Alright, but yeah, here we go. Yeah, those Ian lasers mean we are absolutely starting for realsies. This was super duper close in winners finals. We'll have to see if it can stay close or if red team is just gonna stomp. Or blue team's just gonna, I don't know. Who knows, dude? Blue team probably will not just stomp. Oh. Yeah, I mean, red team probably just getting adjusted to playing the game again. And Jack killing himself. So, it's almost like we're back at Smash House. Spooky up smash, but hey, stocks are even. Alright. Jeez, great team's edge guard on slip. I don't know. I feel like there's probably something Jack could have done, but it seemed tough for sure. And I think a really big thing in winner side, red team just kind of struggled to get the kill in a lot of situations, and that's why it was so close. Plus, you know, the usual Ian running to his death, side being to his death, just random garbage. So, ooh, hard reads. Ian killing himself to come save Jack. Oh, geez, this has been a classic red team game, to be honest, already. Just Jack and Ian, or Jwilli and Slip and Slide just killing themselves repeatedly, so, you know. And weirdly, I mean, again, just kind of unable to get these kills. Jack misfaces that just slightly. Alright, yeah. That's a dead Marth. Shine spiked at 170. Worst times to get Shine spiked for sure. Good needles though. But yeah, red team is gonna need to get a kill here or something because right now they're just getting fucking comboed. Alrighty. I mean, the great thing about this if you're red team is you can always just chalk this up to janky, SDs, whatever. Same thing happened in Game 1 winners final set, so whatever. Blue team, though, playing super solid. Not really doing anything super special outside of their normal team stuff, but so it goes. Alright, Pokemon. Good stage. Especially for Fox Sheik. I think this is the same initial counter pick we saw before. Big damage on Meat already. Jack playing super good support. Oh man. Yeah, I think this ended in like a 4-stock last time in winners finals, so potentially a repeat of that again already. Man. Red team just super attentive of their other teammates' needs right now. Alright, barely misses that bear, but doesn't matter. Gonna seal the kill anyways. I don't know. I think like something weird happened where Prom crouch canceled that. That did not look like it was gonna kill, but worked out anyways. There's a dead Ian. Oh, love that shine. But blue team getting their setup. Ooh, no. Just barely off. Alright, Ian going for the moon. Instead, just lands amongst the stars. Oh, that was a goofy, stupid interaction. I love it. I like it. Me just gonna chill on the ledge. Oh, he got off. No need. What's up? Oh, it's Costa running stuff?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just, you know, running the tournament.
Hell yeah, Coster. Alright, yeah. Red team lost game 1. A lot of SDs. Kind of classic Ian, or flip inside Jwilli stuff. But looking a lot more solid this game. Oh, that was cute! Ian going for the Around the World on Fox, which is where you use every one of his aerials.
Do you know what frame Marth F Smash comes out?
Probably something like 45.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. But that's over his head, right? Like it would actually hit on 60.
It comes out a little bit behind his like shoulder blade.
Right. So
then,
it's like on 74 is when it would actually reasonably hit an opponent. Okay.
You know, those are just rough estimations.
Yeah. So the thing is, that's not reactable, which we saw that situation where Fox was in knockdown and just laying there, and Marth did unreactable F smash to just hit him.
Yeah.
Interesting mix-up there, in my opinion, because getting up fast, not always the best thing, but sitting there, you are vulnerable and get hit.
Yep. So far, this is playing out exactly like the winner's final set. Going to Battlefield, I think this is a really, really good stage for Marth Ganon.
I kind of agree. I feel like
Ganon gets a lot off of just some stupid garbage that happens here sometimes. The only thing you have to worry about is like Sheik and Sheik on platforms, but that's like, especially once you get to top level.
Yeah, I feel like Jack uses platforms all right, but
yeah.
Oh, he had a double jump. Let's go. I think like red team.
Oh, gross. Good stuff by
Yeah,
Slip.
that was a good pickup. They need stuff like that. They need Fox to edge guard without getting edge guarded. You know?
They need him to edge guard without getting edge guard, and
yeah.
Awful decision.
Yeah.
It looked cool. Did not work in the slightest.
Like if I were red team as the Sheik, I would be staying more grounded, and I would let the Fox jump after the Ganon and like hit the Marth for trying to do stuff to him.
Yeah. I mean, and it's a lot of what you see with
good
Ian
needles.
And Slip and Jwilli, especially, where it's like sometimes Jwilli or Ian's just killing himself. That time was.
That was weird. I thought Jwilli like saved him, but
yeah. I mean, I think that side B was actually just so horrendously bad that there was no saving it. Ian's dead. I don't know. You know, this is just kind of one of those games, which is what a lot of Game 1 looked like, where everything just kind of goes wrong.
Yeah.
So, but, I mean, again, blue team, to their credit, just doing what they need to do.
I think red team doesn't need to go for like risky stuff to get kills, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's a better like literal team and a better comp. They can win through attrition.
Yeah.
As we saw in the last set, like blue team.
Like it's just the usual Slip is cornering himself, and then he loses a 50-50 and dies for it.
Right, and it's like you don't have to do that. You can start doing that to these characters when you get comfortable, but
even even just once you get a lead, you can go for risky stuff to extend that lead, right? But they're missing like kind of the first step. It feels like.
I agree. Blue team, to their credit, though,
they did everything they needed to do.
They both did Ganon fair a lot. The team did.
Yeah.
Collectively.
Teams Ganon fair.
There was a lot of Ganon fair. FD, I think
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is playing out exactly like the winner's final set.
Wait, did they start Battlefield?
They start Dreamland.
Okay, so I like this because they have a set to work with, so they're thinking, okay, what do we want for stages?
Yeah.
They know that blue team is going to go Yoshi's, and so they're thinking like, oh, maybe this or Stadium, I don't know. Or no, they won on Stadium, right?
Randy is actually just replaying the winner's final set. This is the exact same set.
This is not live.
He thinks he can fool me, but he can't. I am too smart.
Something that's sort of underrated against people that jump a lot, especially when you play a character like Fox or Sheik, is you just run under them and take center. Like, Prom is going to double jump there every time. So if you're cornered, you just, like, run through him and it's Ganon. So, I mean, like, you can come down to fair bear reactively, but you can get past that. Go, you know, 2v1 his teammate or whatever. No, they need something here. Okay, that's suicide. Oh, that's not even going to get the kill. Ganon's so tanky. That is really
well, it's like that get-up attack is just. There are so many better things to do in that situation. Because you could just Marth Killer there, right?
Maybe Marth Killer is weird in teams just because there's more variables.
Yeah, like
less good.
Because Marth can hit the Marth Killer. Like his teammate can hit the Marth Killer and
while
then
they're sliding off.
Yeah.
And then they might just be dead. All right, good pickup there. So what we're seeing a lot is when they get edge guards on like meat, Prometheus is killing them for it, like outright. Red team. So this is something that like when you're in Winterside Grands and you're an experienced team and you're like down 2-0 and kind of getting fucked up, is like you're not even really like trying to win this game so much as like regain momentum for the next set. Because you don't want to like waste games here if you don't think you can reasonably reverse 3-0. And I haven't really seen that from Red Team. I don't know. They could still do it. Ooh, that's good. They got to capitalize on those situations. I like that Jwilli dropped it and went to go help.
Yeah, no, that was really good. But I just can't kill him. Like, look at this.
Blue team's shielding a lot, which when Jwilli jumps at them, it's like Sheik doesn't have a lot of great stuff.
Alright, that worked out. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean...
This is that situation.
It feels like
really
blue team separates into these 1v1s enough. Oh, that could have been really bad for Marth. Yeah, you can just... Oh. That's an aim up smash. I've been hit by that up smash many times.
Good patience by slip and slide to not do anything impulsive while he's alone.
I like that. Yeah, it just gets clipped by a bear. This is still doable, though. Now it's really hard. Yeah, there it is.
Prom's aerial placement is so precise.
I'm going to go check on my bracket match real quick.
By precise, I mean Ganon has large move. I cannot update the score. I believe the streamer is playing or something. Hello, Twitch chat. Who is Daddy Icy? Yeah, Alex, it's Icy, formerly known as Icy Mojo. He was seeded that high because he has a better punish game than everybody here. We'll see how that plays out in the neutral, but I think the combination of out-of-state courtesy seeding and wobbling means that to underseed him would be worse than to overseed him. It's hard, though, because it's tough to seed out of state anyway, because you don't really know how good they are versus your region. I like that the teams are taking a second here to talk and think about where they want to strike. So again, I think what Red Team needs to do is the Sheik needs to stay more grounded and not challenge Ganon in the air. At like lower percents, I guess, when she can get counter hit. And I think the Fox needs to be a little more conservative on when to go for like off-stage stuff so that he doesn't just get F-smashed or hit by the other character. So this is great, you know, where it's a 1v1, like a true wall, then he can really abuse the fact that he's Fox versus Ganon. But anytime that the Marth is there to help and possibly tipper him or down tilt him, or the other way around, or the Ganon can bear his recovery, fair his recovery, stomp him, whatever, you're basically trading stocks for something that you don't necessarily have to. Like, it's really easy for the Ganon to clean that up versus you have to go off stage and do like tricky double jumps, shine stuff. Oh, big juggle, a lot of damage. Alright, so not a lot there. I don't know what throw follow-ups Fox has on Ganon, if I'm being honest. I don't know if he can throw up air. Yeah, you gotta make sure that... Okay. So it's tough there when both of blue team's characters can kind of just like throw out a big hitbox and she can't really like defend against both of them. Oh, that was the right idea. Pretty good DI by Prometheus. So on the throw setups, when someone is trying to throw you into their teammate to up smash, F smash, whatever, it's kind of either like you hard DI down and away to go farther than they think, or up and in to go higher. Because they're usually aiming for like the typical 45-degree trajectory, so it depends on positioning and spacing, but that's sort of the main option you have there, I think. Or you could just be a mash god and mash out. Alright, blue team hitting each other, so that didn't happen a lot in the first set of Grands. Now in the reset, could be a problem. We saw some of it in Losers Finals. You know, Ganon has big moves, Marth has big moves. Alright, I like that they just backed off, said, alright, Marth 124 on the ledge, that's fine. He'll get hit by something randomly later and die. No need to risk anything. Oh, Sheik gets back. Okay, I guess Ganon's just killing everyone. Not awful, because the Fox kind of died early, but Sheik was at pretty high percent. Oh, Fox could be dead here. Oh, Ganon could be dead here. That was a great down smash by Jwilli. And they have a one stock lead, could get evaporated if Fox dies here. Okay, makes it back. Blue team's shielding a lot. I wonder if red team will start grabbing in like true 2v1s more. Alright, Jwilli confirming that kill. I think that's a... okay, I like that they went for the clip. They have enough of a stock lead that it's reasonable. And Fox Dare, a true spike in this game. 1 of 6. If he beats Sid, I'm gonna retire. I don't know if he's playing Sid. I think he's seeded to play Ian, which is kind of funny. Hope Ponko beats Mojo, if Mojo even makes it to him. That would be in top 12. I hope good Melee is played, regardless of the outcome. I'm an idealist. Anyway, well, we wanted to actually see Ponko to play Mojo, but it was really hard to see this because of, like, Dan, Sid, and Spencer being top 3 seeds and, like... Yeah, it's 1-0. It was really hard to see this because Dan, Spencer, and Sid being friends and all, like, top 3 seeds in their pool, we had to split them up. Plus, Jwilli, Slip and Slide, and Colin living together. Well, Slip doesn't live with them, but plays with them a lot. Same with Meat. I think he was a 4 seed. So it was tough. It was tough to spread everyone out so that there weren't problems, but I think we got some pretty good matches in singles. Anyway, back to doubles. I think Time Bones is playing. Alright, good grab combos. It's funny that grab fair and grab back air are just like super basic, but like quick. So a lot of what you want out of team combos is time matters in this format. It's like a really much more important resource than in singles. So doing something quick is much better than doing something that like takes a really long time. And Ganon, you know, doesn't need extended team combos or anything. He just kind of hits them. Interesting, because usually Fox is the one that is able to, you know, run up and up smash, that kind of thing. Red team getting a lot more this time out of sort of walling and 1v1ing, which I think is a really good strategy for them, because these are all like pretty favorable character and player matchups. I think the one thing you might be a little scared of is slip and slide versus meat. But then the thing is, Sheik is walling a Ganon, which is just, like, Ganon shouldn't really be able to do too much about that. Like, he has to really outplay the Sheik to get through. So you might take that. But in terms of, like, player skill and sort of character matchups, I think that's more of what Red Team is going to want. Their team combos haven't really been coming together. Blue Team, to their credit, has done a good job, like, interrupting them and getting out of them. There is that Randy F smash. Cleaning up the stock. It has been said that once Kage does Adderall and starts chain grabbing Spaceys, it's over. But maybe Prometheus will be the first, I don't know. Every time he grabs a Spacey and down throws them, that's what I think of. Now this is, okay, I'm really surprised he, like, waited that long to take it. I guess he was thinking, alright, I want to get them to commit to edge guarding meat. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. He was just like, I don't know if I should take it. But regardless, I think you do want... It's hard. Like, Marth and Ganon both suck as 2v1 characters, but... Or as 1v2 characters, but Ganon just being able to, like, randomly hit and kill people, I think is better than Marth. Also being, like, more durable. Like, he's kind of harder to... kill outright. Like, he's gonna survive this. No, he's not. Just kidding. I thought he had a jump. But yeah, we've got a pretty deep doubles grand finals. Alright, so interesting. Red team decides to run it back. I think that's not unreasonable. So they won on Battlefield. I guess they want a triplat stage, but I'm wondering what their second counter pick will be if it comes to it. I guess Stadium. FD wasn't quite working for them, and they definitely don't want Yoshi's. Although the weird thing about Yoshi's is they might be able to, like, choke Blue Team out there. Hard to say. Obviously, it's Ganon, Marth on Yoshi's, but they also don't have room to set anything up. Blue Team's still getting a lot off shielding, though. Oh, great wall jump there from Jwilli. Something a lot of Sheiks don't do on this stage. He makes it look really easy. And it's just, like, never expected. Good wave dash under down smash. Oh, this could be a double kill. Yeah, very good needle cancel refresh by Jwilli. It's a more niche situation, but that's something that Blue Team's comp is also pretty bad at, is when they're both recovering. They don't really have ways to, like, help each other, whereas Red Team can up B into each other more easily, can hit the ledge and get off the ledge fast so the other one can grab it. And I still think Red Team, like, kind of just getting caught out of the air is what's hurting them a lot of the time. Ooh. That was good, though. Kind of an unfortunate situation for slip and slide there. Okay, take the damage. Not sure if that F smash could have been punished out of shield, but it's kind of fine because it's like, oh, very good turnaround there. That could save them. Oh, that was almost huge. It's also something we haven't seen as much of. We haven't seen kind of the crazy slip and slide shines. Barely misses that. This is not impossible, but it's going to be very hard. Alright, and blue team up 2-1 is, I believe, what the score should be. Yes. So, red team on their tournament game here clutched a close one out in winners, but it's the Prometheus. Okay, I like that they went FD. I think, again, like, Sheik needs to be committed to not jumping as much. And I think Fox can jump to, like, chase Ganon in bad spots if the Sheik is available to sort of help if something bad happens. And otherwise, you want to just, like, wall in 1v1, wall and edge guard, not do anything super risky to get kills. That was a great waveland off. Ooh, okay. Yeah, stuff like that. It's just sort of good fundamental positioning, and, like, Fox has Bear. Bear is good. Ooh. Tournament winner. Definitely not what he wanted. Oh, this could be it. I'm wondering why he shined, or back aired instead of shined again. I feel like you want to just shine Ganon because it forces him to go low. Or, well, it forces him lower. Alright, good. Oh, that could have been a fully charged kill. I guess they weren't sure that Meat was dead at the time. And another weird SD from Prometheus. He's had a few of those in doubles, and usually like a like, first of all, it's Ganon. Ganon doesn't really SD. Okay. Yeah, totally worth it. That reverse up air, super hard to deal with for a lot of characters. It's just so big and safe. Alright, I like that Jwilli he ran under Ganon and just said, you know what, you're going to double jump here, I'm going to go help my teammate. Oh, there's that getting hit out of the air again. Okay, an SD, but not an awful one, because Sheik was at 144. This is still doable, but they really need this Ganon kill now, and they really need to not take too much damage before either killing Marth or, like, doing 80 to Ganon. Fox kind of caught in the middle here.
Still not out. Oh, they actually turned that into a pretty big advantage. While I'm off stage. You can't really kill Ganon off stage.
Right, and there's
that fair.
Jwilli might be dead. Oh yeah. Alright, and that's it.
The set's turning around so fast.
Wait, is it 2-2? I guess it's 2-2 and I can't count.
That's what I thought.
My apologies. They didn't teach us how to do that at college. Colin makes fun of me for it constantly. Alright, blue team or red team going stadium. I think that's fine. Kinda sucks because Ganon sort of lives along horizontally, but you do have space to just 2v1 his teammate if you launch him.
Uh-oh, Ian. Oh, never mind. Wow, that fall off there. I'm up there. Do you think Ian's full jumps are hurting him against Ganondorf?
I think red team, like, Jwilli jumping is hurting them more versus Ganon. It's not like... Slip and Slide's full jumps it's sort of 50-50. Like, sometimes they're really good. Like, I think Fox can challenge Ganon in that way. But I think Sheik just sort of gets blown up for getting caught out of the air like that. Or that's what I've been seeing in this set.
Oh, that was a super good separation. I thought that combo was going to go a lot further. That's another situation where I think Slip needs to 2v1 instead of trying to edge guard Ganon.
Right. We were talking about how it's like Red Team doesn't need to go for risky stuff at the ledge versus these characters. Because, like, you have Fox for kill power, but you also just can play attrition because it's Fox Sheik versus Marth Ganon. Like, you don't need to do anything that could get you reversaled.
You're not going to get a lot of huge open-ups with Marth Ganon. You're not going to, like, break the team up and get both stocks.
Yeah, or, like, the situations where that happens are...
Good.
You can generate them other ways, I guess, like safer ways.
Those are super smart on Smash. Okay. Really lucky that sent him that angle. Oh my gosh, he should have been killed so many times there. Now they have a great 2v1.
Yeah, a lot of damage on Ganon. Jwilli gonna die for it though. Fine for the percent he was at. I think the broadness of this stage is really helping Red Team, I think. I'm really surprised that they didn't pick this earlier, now that, I mean, I don't know, I wasn't thinking it either, but it just looks like the horizontal space is doing so much for them. Ganon doesn't have, like, a top platform he can kind of escape to if he gets caught in a bad double jump situation.
Oh, that was way too late to help out Jwilli.
Blue Team also harder to get back together once they're separated. So, you know, Red Team doesn't want to get separated either, but they fare better in those spots than Blue Team will.
Ganondorf did not really do too well in high school track. It takes him a long time to get across the stage.
He's more of a discus thrower, right?
True.
He's not a sprinter. And I think this is going to do it. This game was very different than the rest of the entire Grand Final set. But geez, that was a 3